What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeff Benjamin. I'm going to show you how to install OS X El Capitan on a secondary partition on your Mac. So the first thing you want to do is just download OS X El Capitan, and you should see the installer file right there in your Launchpad. We'll reference that later. The next thing you want to do is open up the other folder under Launchpad and go to your disk utility. And then you want to select your hard drive, click where it says Partition, and then click the little plus sign down below to create a second partition, and then just resize that. I'm just going to make this 35 gigabytes because that's about all I need. You can, of course, change yours depending on your needs, but 35 is enough to test. All right, now you just want to give it a name, so El Capitan. And once you do that, make sure it's on macOS Extended Journal, and then just click Apply, and then click Partition. And this will go through and create the partition for El Capitan. So basically you'll have Macintosh HD, which is your main primary partition, and then you have your secondary one being El Capitan. So I'm going to speed up this process because it does take a little while, but you can see there, now I have both partitions. So essentially I have two different hard drives on my Mac now. So the next thing you want to do is just go back to Launchpad, and then you want to go out and go back to your installer. So you just want to click on the OS X 10.11 installer, click continue, click agree, click show all disk, and then select your new disk, your new partition, which should be named El Capitan. Put in your administrator password, and then it's going to prepare the installation. And in a few seconds, it's going to want to restart your computer. So that's what we're going to do as soon as it asks us. And all right, so now it's asking us to restart. So that's what we'll do right now. All right, and then click close other applications if it asks you to. And eventually everything should close out and restart. All right, and I'm definitely going to speed up this portion because this portion takes a long time. So you just need to be patient, let the installation process do its thing. And so you can see the little loading bar there. Basically, this is installing OS X El Capitan on that secondary partition, and then you'll be able to boot between the two. So if you want to boot into, say you had Yosemite installed on the primary, you can boot into Yosemite, or you could quickly switch and boot into OS X El Capitan. It's good to keep your regular or keep your main operating system there on the primary and just boot. As you can see here, we're done. But just boot into El Capitan as needed because right now it's still beta. I don't recommend running a beta as your primary setup, but this allows you to test out El Capitan without giving up your stability on your primary partition there. So there we go, folks. We are now booted up to the OS X El Capitan desktop. And just to show you guys, I'm going to open up the Finder. And you could see there's El Capitan. And then I still have my standard Macintosh HD. So I have both of them there. Folks, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. This is Jeff with iDownload Blog.